All right, here we go. The Kaiba Corp briefcase. In celebration, anticipation, I bought a bunch of other goodies. The precision fits from Strictly Sealed. And obviously the Legendary Collection Kaiba playmat box. This Japanese Kaiba Corporation set. And the Kaiba Corp sleeves. So let's jump into it. All right, here it is, the Kaiba Corp briefcase. I'm here with my brother. We're going to be talking about this. Now, you don't know anything about this, right? You just know it's a briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea of what's in here?
Well, there's got to be some cards to trade for the last Blue Eyes.
Well, this thing was $550 after shipping and tracking, so let's see. I think it's worth it. I know what's in here. This thing is full metal. This thing is heavy. Look at the latches. This full metal, nice kind of leather grip here, and you got the Kaiba Corp logo right here. The back has little plastic steps, so it doesn't scratch the surface of whatever it's on. So let's take a look at what's in it. These are full metal. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Take a look at that. 25th anniversary. Blue Eyes White Dragon in Parallel Secret, I believe. In a nice acrylic case. Look at that. What do you think about that? What do you think
That is
about
absolutely gorgeous in those foils.
that? Look at that. So, I know it's hard to tell on video, but and how much do you know about OCG cards? The differences between in the quality and stuff.
Nothing too much.
Okay, so OCG has way better print quality in foils and colors and basically everything. Everyone kind of universally likes the OCG prints. We get some similar sets. And we get them over here and then they just kind of feel and look worse. So everything here is OCG print quality. So you're gonna get that beautiful stuff. It doesn't even seem that there's a set ID. It's just blank there, which I've never seen. See right there, it's just blank right there. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well, the OCG version of this set came with these three, but they were of the Series 1 card layout, so they look like the old vintage ones. I didn't know what we were gonna get when we got this, and it looks like we got a new template, but I still think these look beautiful.
I think that the foil actually looks a lot more higher quality.
Yeah,
than
more
that TCG
colorful,
foil.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I was hoping these were going to be quarter century rare. We haven't gotten QCRs of this art of Blue Eyes. Let's look at the back. Standard TCG back. Now you can unscrew these right here. You can put whatever cards you want. I don't know if I'm going to keep these in here or put the God cards in here. I don't know yet. Let's put these aside. Looks like this comes out. And these has these elastic bands. We can put other stuff. Let's see. I have the Kaiba Corp playmat. Sure, you can just stuff that in there. It's a little loose, so I don't know if that's gonna work. But obviously, this is going in the briefcase. Gotta have that full overview, full kind of layout. Have everything ready, all Kaiba Corp, everything. Here's the instructions. So look, it comes with inserts, trays, so you can line up all the cards you want. Oh, I think these get screwed. You can unscrew them and screw it to the back, so they're little stands, and you can have it up. So there's a little kickstand things. Here's the next foam layer. All right.
Yeah. Another Blue Eyes.
This quarter century rare, Blue Eyes White Dragon. In front of the planet with a burst stream of destruction about to come out. That's a. Have you seen a quarter century rare? I think you have a Red Eyes quarter century rare.
Yeah.
I might have gone for your birthday or Christmas or something.
Not the Blue Eyes there.
No, look at that. Beautiful. So this is Kaiba's deck. I think it's every card he used in the manga. And you have dividers. Let's see, open these up. Kaiba Corp dividers. Because you take these apart. You take this other foam insert out, put that aside, and then you see these little divots. You put these in here, and you can line them up and put all your bulk cards in here. I'm not going to do that. I bought specifically the strictly sealed, I believe, inserts, precision fit inserts. So you can put your slabbed cards in here. You can have all the junk cards that Kaiba pulled up on his briefcase trying to trade for that Blue Eyes White Dragon. All those cheap normal monsters and junk spells and traps. But I don't have any, I think these hold the PSA graded cards and some of the Japanese longer acrylic pieces. And that's what these holes are for, because like this, they come with the screws. But just imagine them being just a single slab. So that we can do later. Now let's keep it safe. Keep it safe. Let's look at the deck. Let's look at this. Look at that. Let's get the tab out here. Now this, they said it comes with 3 new cards that we haven't gotten into TCG. But there's actually 4, because there's this old junk normal monster that we actually haven't gotten into TCG. So here we go. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. QCR Blue Eyes.
Divine.
Nothing
like that new deck smell either, right?
Well, let's see. I don't know. This is OCG cards. I don't know. It smells different. It's not the same as TCG. That's the one thing I'll give TCG. It smells better. It smells. I don't even know how to explain it. It just smells like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This,
nothing like
it. This is nothing like it. So we got QCR Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Ultra Rare. Okay, let's get a little closer. Yeah, Ultra Rare. Blue Eyes. Attack Guidance Armor, that's the new card. And then Life Shaver, which I double check, at least in the anime, this isn't even Kaiba's card. Yugi uses exchange, and he takes this from Yugi, and Yugi takes another card from him. And I even tried to check the manga. I think this is also Yugi's card. Could be wrong, so if it is Yugi's card, I don't know what this is doing here, because it's not Kaiba's card. In Battle City, they exchange using the spell card exchange. They each look in their hand and pick a card, and they exchange. So this is Yugi's card. No idea what it's doing here. Magical Trick Mirror. That's another new card. Now we go to the deck proper. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Tablet art. And everyone's favorite, tablet art. We've seen it a billion times. I don't know why Konami keeps printing this. No one likes that. Someone was coming. Who cares? Here we go. Another ultra rare. How do you say that? Hyuzanryu. Hyuzanryu. There we go. Judge Man.
Oh, that's OG.
OG. Ultra rare. Sword Stalker. This is Star Deck Kaiba. Steel Ogre Grotto number 2. Look, all these are ultra rares. I'm even gonna try just pronouncing this one. Gadget Soldier. Rude Geyser. 18. Level 5. Vorse Raider. 19, level 4. I don't know. Kaiba, what are you doing? I guess maybe he had this in Duelist Kingdom. But, X-Head Cannon, Lajin, Battle Ox, Ryukishin Powered, Mystic Horseman. This is the other one, Grappler. We haven't gotten any of this in the TCG.
I remember that one in the booster packs growing up.
No. Not even the tournament packs or none of the star decks. So they claim there's 3 new cards of the one that I showed at the beginning, but there's technically 4 because we have never gotten this. Itatsumi Giant, Ryukishin, Sagi the Dark Clown, Obelisk. There we go. So this is looking like a mix of Battle City and Duelist Kingdom. So that's why I think it leans toward more the manga cards, because obviously you have more cards in the anime. Mass Beast Desgardius. Now this isn't in Kaiba's deck proper. He won this in the tag team duel in Battle City with Yugi Kaiba versus the Rare Hunters, Luma and Umbra, I think they were called. So he won this because of the anti-rule. So when you lose, you give up your rarest card. So he put in his deck because do you remember when they had the 4-way duel in the anime to choose who the finalists are. So it's Yugi, Kaiba, and Merrick, and Joey, and they're dueling in that like elevator thing. So the more life points they lose, the higher they go. To choose who goes first, they must reveal one card in their deck, and it's out of your deck for that duel. And whoever has the strongest goes first. So he revealed this. This is a junk card. You need, I think, a specific card that you can bring out, 3,300. So he went first, I believe. Kaiser Glider. Invitation to a Dark Sleep is a very old card. This Feral Imp. It's just so weird seeing these old cards just in ultra rare. The new template. Blade Knight. Y Dragon Head. Z Metal Tank. Lord of D. The Wicked Worm Beast. I don't know why Kaiba has this card. Look at this effect. Once per turn during your end phase, return this face-up card to your hand.
Yeah, it's a terrible card.
It's like,
Why would he run that? Oh, anyway.
1,400? I don't know what kind of combo, but it just comes back to your hand. Ancient Lamp. Now we get to the fusions. More fusions. XYZ Dragon Cannon. XY Dragon Cannon. Rabid Horseman, which is Battle Ox and Mystic Horseman. 2,000 attack.
Super weak.
Okay, Kaiba, what are you doing? Oh, look at this. OCG art. Monster Reborn. So not only is this OCG cardstock, you get the OCG artwork. The Ankh. I don't know. What do you think? Have you seen this? The original? Okay.
I've seen it, but I haven't actually seen it in person.
So what do you think the original versus this? I know the original is quote unquote censored, and I think the TCG one is censored. I think the TCG one just looks cooler.
Yeah, it looks a lot cooler.
I know this is just an Ankh taken straight from like ancient Egypt, but I don't know what the heck that is in the TCG, but it looks cool. Whatever that their monster one is.
It's just iconic at this point too.
Yeah, it's just a kingdom. And polymerization, stop defense. Target one defense position monster your opponent controls. Change the target to attack position. Mesmeric control, Flute of Summoning Dragon, Soul Exchange, Silent Doom, Lullaby of Obedience. You know, remember this is Battle City. Cost Down, Card of Demise, Super OP in the manga and TCG. Manga and the anime, because this is here. You draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. During the end phase of this turn, you can send your entire hand to the graveyard, and you can only activate one of these per turn. Do you know what it did in the manga or the show?
No, it's probably beyond OP.
It's beyond OP. You draw 5 cards. You just draw 5 cards, and in 5 turns you discard your hand.
Ah, right. You just FTK him.
Yeah. So what am I going to do in 5 turns? This guy's going to be dead in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! If you can draw 5 cards for free, but the downside is in 5 turns you discard your hand. You can even play around it. Just set your stuff. All right. Fiend Sanctuary. Now, Kaiba had this in his deck because he was sure he was going to beat Yu-Gi-Oh! And he was going to use this against Merrick's Winged Dragon Ra, but he lost, and he gave this to Yugi to help him in his duel. So, Shrink, Enemy Controller, Megamorph, Dark Energy, Spell Absorption, Crush Card Virus. Do you remember this card, the original effect?
Okay.
Alright, this is unfortunately the eroded version, where it sucks. I think the original version, we didn't get into TCG till like way later. In Japan, they got it like almost immediately. It was in like the first structure deck, which I think came out in like 2002. So they got it real early on. It's basically you tribute 1 dark monster with 1,000 or less attack, and you destroy every monster your opponent controls that have 1,500 or more attack and in their hand. And for the next 3 turns, any monster that's 1,500 or more gets destroyed. So 3 turns, anything that's stronger than 1,500, instant death. But this is the sad eroded version. Let's take a closer look at that. I mean, it still looks awesome. Now, what do you think of that effect? I don't know how relevant it would be in Duel Monsters now, but having your monsters be destroyed, they're 1,500 or more for 3 turns.
Yeah, it's
And now look how sad this is. It's the same thing. Tribute 1 dark monster with 1,000 or less attack. Your opponent takes no damage until the end of the next turn after this card resolves. Also, you look at your opponent's hand and all monsters they control. And if you do, destroy monsters among them with 1,500 or more attack. Then your opponent can so your opponent chooses. can destroy up to 3 monsters with 1,500 or more attack with it. Why on earth would they choose to? Yeah, let me just destroy more monsters. Or unless they benefit from that, and you know, especially since the graveyard, you could just special summon a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, if this is sent to the graveyard, you get to special summon 57 times.
Yeah, look at the metas or look at the labyrinths.
Oh my god, I don't even want to deal with that.
Right, forget that.
But and so they get to choose. This card sucks. I would have preferred this have the original effect and just be on the ban list forever. Why do you bring it back and just weaken it so much?
Just nerf it.
You nerf it so badly that no one uses it. It's might as well just be on the ban list because no one's using it. Sad. I hate when they do that. Gift of the Mystical Elf. Ring of Destruction. So this is the Japanese art. Because I don't know if you remember the TCG, it had flames here, and then the Japanese one just has grenades. It's just straight up grenades. And I think this goes in the guy's neck and then it just blows up. Virus Cannon. Interdimensional Matter Transporter, Cloning, Shadow Spell, Final Attack Orders, and Negate Attack. So, look at this fat deck. I think. What do you think, Christian? What do you think about this as a collector's item? Obviously, that has no relevance to if you want to play competitively.
No, 100%. I think, well, any fan of the manga or the anime would just go crazy enough for the look of the briefcase and how...
Now, do you think... I know, obviously, you didn't buy it or you didn't really know much about it. This was $550. I personally would recommend it if you have the funds for a hardcore fan. Obviously, if you just play to go to tournaments and stuff, this is a waste of money. You're not going to get anything out of it.
Yeah, unless... imagine going to a tournament walking with Kaiba's briefcase.
Yeah, dude, imagine how awesome. I guess, yeah. I'm talking if you want to win. Or unless, you know, some crazy new combo comes out where this makes this card super OP. Who knows?
Yeah. You're not going to buy this set for the deck alone.
No. I mean, actually, people are buying it for this.
Yeah.
People are selling it online. This thing's crazy. This is going for nearly as much as the actual set. The briefcase I saw, at least the Japanese version, was going for like $150. I saw on eBay. So if you wanted to, you can buy the briefcase on its own if you don't care about the cards. So I have a little bonus. I have obviously the playmat. Get that added beauty. It's got the Kaiba side.
Beautiful.
Deck box you gotta have. We're gonna put this baby in here. And Kaiba Corp brief card sleeves to go with the briefcase. Look at that. Kaiba Corp. This deck is going to be dripped out going in here. But one more special thing. I saw this online. It's some old Japanese product. I don't know when it's from. I don't think it has a year on it. But it's kind of... You got your Kaiba Corp pin, pen, business cards, and I think a ID, like job ID. Let's take a look at this.
Or a VIP card or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I forgot. So this has already been opened. I only took a look at it once, so let's look at it. It's an old product, I believe. But once the Kaiba briefcase was announced here for the TCG, I had to get this. Rolling up with this briefcase, the tournaments and stuff. So let's see what this is. Oh yeah, so it's an identification card. So as if you work at Kaiba Corporation. Yeah, face in there. I don't know what this says, obviously, it's in Japanese. Kaiba Corp pen. And some business cards. 3 business cards. No facts. So, that's an overview of the Kaiba Corp Seto Kaiba briefcase. Let's look at these beauties one more time. Look at that. That's super sexy. Now, am I going to leave him here? I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Do I want to throw them in my Blue Eyes deck? I don't know. This is the only version of this. I don't even know how many of these briefcases they made. But she's rolling up the crew, the card shop, tournament, whatever, with this baby. This guy right here. Look at this. Imagine that. I mean, this thing's heavy too. It's got to be like 20-something pounds or something.
Yeah, it's definitely not a light.
No,
briefcase by any means.
Oh, can it block bullets like in the anime? I don't think we're gonna test that, but but here it is. Here's everything. the deck box, the dividers, and the cards. So here it is.